Today on Revo's Garage, work continues on the 1970 Chevy Nova. I'm going to take care of an issue that plagues a lot of engines in old muscle cars. Paint chipping on the engine. I know you've all seen it, and I know it drives you guys nuts. It drives me nuts. So we're going to take care of that today. Stick around.
Papa says you rev it up and dump her.
Like I was saying, guys, paint chipping on an old engine. It is hard to get paint to stick to old engines. I've tried a bunch of different ways and I haven't had much luck with it. Maybe you guys have. I haven't. I mean, I've seen this in so many cars. You know, the engine bay looks beautiful, car looks beautiful. You pop the hood and you see chipping all over the engine. So I have tried this Port 15. I have used it before. The engine kit. It actually works pretty good. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can go get it yourself. Comes in a bunch of different colors, you know. Comes with the cleaner, the degreaser. Comes with a little brush, which gets destroyed halfway through your first application. So, but it is colder than a witch's tit in here. I should probably get the heat going. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get that paint taken off. That's the fun part. Yeah. I'm not going to enjoy this. You guys will, but I won't. All right, let's get to it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop this intake off. I'm going to get these valve covers off, get the oil pan off. I'm going to leave the timing cover on here because it works as a, it's masking what I need to do because this is coming off and getting replaced anyway. Stuff I'm going to be using to get the paint off is the aircraft paint remover. Okay, this stuff is pungent. It smells. So make sure you got a good ventilated. I'm going to have to open the door, let even more cold air in here. It's going to be great. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the goodies that actually I found in this motor. So I'm going to bring you guys in. Check it out. So it's got roller rockers. Evidently the guy put a big cam in this thing. The 1.6 ratio rockers. Roller rockers. Really nice stuff. As you can see, this assembly lube still on this thing. It's been sitting for a while, so I'll probably go through, loosen everything up, clean everything out, and put some fresh assembly lube on it. I'm going to throw those valve covers back on and blast off this intake before I start taking anything apart. So, but yeah, pretty cool. I use magnet trays. I have way too many of these, but they're awesome. Oh, this guy went a little nuts with the silicone. Like I said, you can see fresh assembly lube everywhere, so that's a good sign. Super clean in here. So yeah, let's get the oil pan off. Magnet trays, best friend. See some fresh cross hatches in the cylinders, which is good. Looks like he reused his pistons, which is okay. It's actually not a bad thing. I'm guessing he did bearings and stuff like that. I'm just going to go ahead and assume he did that. All right. All right, now I got to go ahead and get all this silicone off of the intake ports and get those taped off. This is gonna take a while, so I'm gonna shut you guys off for a minute. So the reason you don't want to use so much silicone on your engine is, you see that right there? It's on the inside of the port. So when the engine gets hot and the air starts blowing through there, it's gonna knock that loose, and it could potentially land on top of one of your valves. And that's not good. I mean, a lot of times it'll just cut it, but believe me, guys, you never know. I mean, I had a piece of, the plastic wire loom on an engine, pulled it off. I had a piece of that fall down into one of the intake ports and actually melt itself on top of one of the valves, giving me a dead misfire. I had to pull the head off, all that good stuff, pull the timing chains off. It was a 4-liter Explorer. Wasn't fun. Literally, I pulled it out, picked the thing right off, and it was fine. Put it back together. So yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to get all that silicone up inside there, especially not in your coolant ports, stuff like that. That's why you don't want to go nuts with it. All right, after jamming out to some Whitechapel for about 4.5 hours, it didn't take that long. And seriously, it took a while, and I'm still not done. I got the majority of the RTV off. I'm going to flip it upside down and start blowing it out upside down, and hit the surfaces with some Scotch-Brite, flatten it all out, make it look beautiful. So, all right, so for all this little leftover crap, go around, just rub it off, get as much as you can off of it, okay? And the best way I found to finish off an aluminum surface at least is Scotch-Brite. A little Scotch-Brite, a little brake clean, and just work it back and forth. All right, as you can see, we have a really nice surface to put our new gasket on. I'm going to just hit it a couple more times and we should be done with this side. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to tape everything up on the heads and start stripping the paint off. All right, I'm gonna wear a respirator. I got my gloves on, and I would recommend safety glasses because sometimes, the brush catches, splashes at you right in your eyeball, and it's like fire. So I'm gonna start putting it on. right, so, all right, so I just sprayed a little alcohol on it right now, a little rubbing alcohol, just to kind of break up the small stuff that's left over. That should melt the paint. But I'm pretty much done for tonight. It's pretty late, and I forgot how long this takes, so. It's tomorrow, and it's snowing. This is my buddy boy. All right, back in the garage. I went ahead and hit it with the wire wheel a little more, got rid of some of the bigger stuff, and we're ready for the degreaser. All right, guys, so I'm gonna have to split this video up. It's running pretty long. It's a very long process to get to this point, so I'm gonna have to cut it off here and watch out for part 2 of this video, pretty much. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I would really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys later. Watch out for the next video, though.